We want to hear the product that you've chosen. You want to hear the product that you've chosen and how you're going to promote it. The product or service. Alright, let's go. So, I want you to state the product as well as the type of promotion you're going to use to promote that product. Alright? We're going to start with does anybody want to volunteer? I don't have to volunteer somebody. Yeah? Let's say we guys came up with it. Alright, talk.
So, we came up with organic plant company, right? Our plant company.
Right.
Our product, our publicity is by using billboards, advertising our business.
Right.
And our direct marketing is we have our online store.
Okay.
We can purchase via the online store. And the sale promotion, if you make any purchase over $1,000, you can get a free land prep. But now a free evaluation for your land, and it's up to you to take it on.
Excellent. What do you guys think about that? Alright, let's take somebody else. Let's take somebody else. Tell us what product you thought about and the promotion, the type of promotion for it.
Our product is cane juice.
Cane juice.
And we started with it as a sugar-free and the alternative to regular juice. So we will target the Diabetes Association and other associations like that. We will partner with pharmacies. We will do sample giveaways at groceries and pharmacies. And we will utilize social media marketing to the brand and promote the scene.
Right. Wow, this is a well thought out promotion strategy. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, very nice. Very nice. You guys hear that, right? It's cane juice. They're promoting it as a sugar-free or low-sugar product. And they're going to market social media
It has no added sugar.
Alright.
That's what you're supposed to make
No added sugar.
There is no added sugar. It's what we natural that we naturally get. There's no added sugar. But there's no added sugar.
Alright, so we have another contribution. Let's hear your product and how you plan to promote it.
So we're doing seasonings, fresh bundles, or
Alright, attention to the class. You want the mic? Very good.
I can throw my voice. Yes, I can. So we're doing the seasonings. So we're doing it as fresh bundles or brand bottles directly. For direct marketing, we're going along the lines of if you did like a survey within communities, you'll be able to get their contact numbers and their email address. So therefore we could do better pursue the direct marketing aspect. So we'll send out WhatsApp broadcasts and emails, which is free. We'll do social media platforms, so Facebook, Instagram, things like that. With that, we'll be able to choose your demographics as well for proper advertisements. And then of course we could choose based on our capital and money that we have. So we want to use 5 officers, 50 units to do the advertisement over a period of time. Of course, we have our social media pages as well to do direct marketing, the advertising. We're going to go towards the community billboards, which is free and clean
This is the one that we start with the road to blow up first.
No, you don't have to like each community, there's usually a billboard.
Gotcha.
And you can advertise certain things
Ah,
within
okay,
it. So
gotcha.
try to actually see it in like housing developments and stuff like that. And of course, we'll again use social media platforms again. We'll have to go through with this Facebook, blah, 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 publicity. We'll go to the markets, there is pop-up shops that are all over the place, right? I can't give a figure because each pop-up shop might be $100.
So where do you pop up shop in one of these 4 years?
That is publicity.
Publicity.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because we'll be able to sell to them.
You guys hear that? The pop-up shop is part of the publicity of the business. Okay? Go ahead.
Charity events. We will go to our shows. We will represent a school within the community. So I might say I'm representing the Girl Guides Association of Belmont Hills RC. So you know we're getting ourselves out there. Which kind of gets you to the parents and grandparents as well, indirectly.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
Sales promotion, we'll have contests, we'll have giveaways with purchases. So maybe we'll sell them sample last year. If you buy a bottle, next season we'll be able to give you a fresh bottle, you can purchase things like that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Right, we have a couple here. Yours? And let's say yours.
So the instance of the street, you will be out of trees and some trees. Advertising will be through social media, direct marketing, also we will have a physical location. Publicity, we will use public creators to advertise for that.
Okay.
Sales promotion will be some package deals and discount on purchasing to us at price range.
Alright. Alright, I'll take 2 more from on this side. Yes.
Right. My product is grapefruit chips. So you get chips from grapefruit.
Okay.
We advertising using the social media through Facebook. Publicity, we get somebody famous to endorse the product. So somebody who's somebody sporting physically.
Okay.
Endorse the product. Direct marketing, we given samples directly to persons at the industry along Savannah, popular places to go to hike. With Chancellor Hill and
What is the part of publicity?
no publicity part is just
With the
the
social media influential.
endorsement from someone famous.
Right. So the park, someone, what is that for?
Direct marketing,
Direct marketing.
we give it samples,
Samples.
yes. So people are to go straight.
Go ahead.
We give it samples at popular places to do exercise. But we market as a product that is good for your health. So we look for places where people will do exercising, people are conscious about their health, and we have people there giving them samples of the product. The sales promotions, we have buy one, get one free, and we also highlighting benefits of the product, which includes for your skin and for your heart. So we try to market as a healthy alternative to the traditional styles.
Alright, thank you very much. One more. Anybody here? Inside?
Yeah. Our product is coconut water.
Coconut water.
So how we advertise basically is to we want to give coconut water a different view in terms of people who work coconut water as we have diarrhea. Coconut water is good for electrolytes and have natural sugars, so even athletes use it to rehydrate. So basically that's a focus on the young adults is again to make and obviously high sugar yes,
Go ahead.
so it was in secondary school because they got that as a direct. Alright?
So it's selling in the football league, or the football league is the customer selling in cases.
Yeah, you just promote any football that should have done at least with coconut water is healthy.
Right.
That kind of thing. So it will be like that, we kind of direct. So more young people might be more keen to the coconut water. Alright? Publicity will be over the marketing in the events. Alright? And he says promotion would be say, well, there's coconut water and the quality is coconut water. Alright, so in added sales, what we can go around in different communities, just like what I water shops. We have coconut water. So
So is that sales or direct marketing?
well, discount with the amount you purchase it.
Right.
Alright, so in that case, you get a good price. You want bottles, you get 2 liter bottles, 500 ml bottles, that kind of thing.
Okay. Thank you very much. So here it is, you have to think how I'm going to separate the different types of promotion and what I do. Okay? So turn to page 32 and 33 in your manuals, please. Page 32 and 33 in your manuals. So here you see, people will ask the question, what is the difference between advertising and publicity? Anybody? What is the difference between advertising and publicity?
So I think advertisers of your own accord, and you would initiate without any other third party involved.
Okay.
Whereas publicity usually involves some sort of charitable sponsorship type connection.
Okay.
To get moving.
Someone, all right. Thank you for that contribution.
They cover the book, advertising information, and public visibility.
Given visibility. Yes.
Maybe advertising is what you put out for your customers to see, or anybody can see, and publicity is like what your customers say about you.
Each of you have a little piece of it.
Advertising, they want more paper and publicities. I have very one, they want cheaper.
So go ahead and work here, campaign. That is not free. Not free for Yes, let's say this last contribution and we'll wrap up this promotion. Okay. Well, what I want to say about this is, if you look at an example in your books, right? Advertising speaks to website, online banners, leaflets. So here the company, as one of the young men contributed, is putting out. They're actually putting out some, as we roll it along, we see physical evidences of themselves. Publicity, here you see an educational story. I want you to think about that word public. Public is a conversation, is a relationship, is a trust, is a know, like, and trust factor. And sometimes you can get that through creating a story behind the product. Letting people get attracted to your product in that kind of emotional way. You follow what I'm saying? You ever see a company put up their banner and you feel a certain way about them? They like them, they don't like them, or this is a good company, they do good things in the community, they sponsor football sites, etc., etc. All those things speaks to publicity. Alright? It's more than just a leaflet or flyer, it's more of a story, a conversation, a relationship. And you can do things in your company to build that connection. Agreed? Simple?
So if you give an next example.
Alright. Let's say, for example,
Book signing.
let's suppress.
Just as one example, so book signing would be publicity, right? A banner, let me correct that. A billboard is more publicity than it is advertising. It does both, but it gives you an awareness, because publicity deals with what the public knows or is aware of concerning your product or your brand. So the focus is building the awareness, is educating, is telling the story, putting the story out there about your product or your brand, your company brand. Whereas advertising speaks to the means by which customer interact with your product or you. And I'll use a good example. We have many billboards up and down the highway. Do you actually buy from those billboards when you see those billboards? No. But what it does is it keeps them at the top of your mind, right? That's what the billboards do. So it works in terms of publicity. Specifically now, if somebody came across or came around to your area and they hand you a flyer, what is the flyer doing? It's advertising the business, and 9 times out of 10, somebody in that area would want that and would actually act on the flyer faster than they would act on a billboard. All of them achieve some measure of publicity, but one is specifically targeted with the intention of getting more clients that buy your product, and the other one is more targeted with getting awareness of your product or services. There can be slight differentiation.
One person was saying you would use social media influencers. Why would you use a social media influencer? It's because they have a certain following. People feel a certain way about them. So when you ask them to speak your brand out of their mouth or on their person, they associate that feeling that they get with the person with you, your brand, your product. So that's a story in itself, because they would have done the work, make the videos, make the skits, make people laugh, make people cry, make people think a lot, whatever it is. That story is wrapped up in that public output. Follow what I'm saying?
Mark, so question. When you watch Fast and Furious, oh, good one. Bad Boys for Life. That's what. That's what Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. The last installment, right? You all remember that scene where he's driving this really nice car. The car looked nice and sweet. But it had a whole long scene with him just driving this vehicle, and and you're watching it and you're like, did he need to do all of that? What was he doing there? Did he say anything? No. They showed the vehicle. They drove. What lets you know which brand of car that is?
Simple.
The symbol. Right? Without saying anything, people would have seen how the car moved. They like how the car sound. He tell a whole story with the car without saying a word. And he came out, and they saw how he came out. He came out of the car, he looked nice. Right? You talk about the car too? I can remember that part. What I remember is the car looked nice. That's what stayed in my mind.
Does that sound familiar? Did you guys do an exercise where you have to describe something or describing something?
Yes,
So it's something like that.
Product
placement.
Product placement, yes. So you see that a lot in the movies, product placement. They don't have to say anything. They always say that going on them don't actually advertise. They don't advertise. There isn't something that says, oh, we're having a sale now. No. It's a select few people attend there, and there's another product as well that is sold again. Nobody knows about it, but only the people who come to buy planes will be that product. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to keep that in mind. It's like when you go into a Rolex store. You go into a Rolex store, there's only one Rolex of that particular type of Rolex. They are laid out. And each one of them have a story and they tell you about it. But how do you know that Rolex is the premier brand? How do you know that? Because they spend so much time having persons dressed up in GQ style outfit. A person style. And they blink. They move the hand. They reach out the hand to take the young lady out of the car. The person come out of the car and a person say, I want to look just like that. So I want to buy all those things. Understand? So bear that in mind. There are things that happen without you having to say anything at all. Because it's about publicity. Publicity sometimes can determine whether or not you get sales.
How people view, hopefully connected to your product. Alright? So we've done the piece yesterday. Today we did some recap and went into more detail in some of the piece. Your assignment for this afternoon. So your assignment for this afternoon is to build a marketing plan for your business.
It's the same assignment we gave you all yesterday.
Same one we gave yesterday. We just refine some of the points, answer any questions that you may have. Sort of crystallize it a little bit. Alright? So build your marketing plan. Number one, write down the information about your goods and services and your customers and competitors. We'll find out in section 2.1. Task 2, determine the 7 P's. We went through them yesterday. We went into more detail today.
Just remembering that we didn't touch people, but we touched it yesterday. Remember, key thing to remember for people is that key positions, criteria for why you're choosing them, and lastly, what training plan do you have for them? That's a key thing you need to remember. Who are your key persons? And the key persons is directly related to your unique characteristic for your business idea. And then you work on your criteria, then you do your training plan. Clear on that? The processes, I will ask you to go over pages. Go over page 36. Look at how the processes were laid out for Tosama and City Garbage Recyclers. Look at how they go over their processes and do the same thing for your business. That's how you identify the processes for your business. Repeat. Oh, because it's drag, yes. Let me see what that looks like. So we'll do 1 to 10. We will leave the sales estimation because we want to do it as an activity with you so that it's more clearer. Right? When it is an individual exercise, might be a little bit challenging. So we would like to do that in the class. So from 1 to 10 is what you're completed in this book.
Any questions? Yeah, we still send the email. Those of you who did not get an email, please indicate your name here. We're going to add you or see why it bounced for some reason. The sound still bounced. Alright, so any questions? Standing clear? We're working on the marketing plan. We're working on writing on your goods and services. Alright? The 7 P's. Marketing plan and the 7 P's. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon. Tomorrow, please go. 1 o'clock on the dot, please.